Hey, what's going on? This is Valix from Black Pestilence, and you're listening to Pure Metal of Gods magazine.
Hey, this is Mike from Nocturnus AD, and you're listening to Pure Metal Gods.
Hi there, this is Anna from Imaginature Band, and you're watching Pure Metal of Gods magazine on YouTube.
From Major Moments, you're watching Pure Metal of Gods on YouTube.
Rock on!
Hello, my name is Tommi Manninen and this is Gate Open! And you are listening and watching Pure Metal of Gods magazine on YouTube. Let's rock!
Hi guys, this is Demon's Prophecy and you're listening to your Pure Metal of Gods on Fuck yeah!
This is Matt Miller,
And this is Jordan Kelso.
and you're watching Pure Metal of the Gods magazine on YouTube.
Hey, this is Jeff Becerra for that, and you're watching Pure Metal of the Gods. Stay blessed, stay possessed.
This is Pure Metal of Gods. This is Den Cartwright, your host. I'm here with EarthBlood from Finland. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let's go by introducing each one of you.
Yeah, so I'm Jere, I play guitars and vocals.
I'm Nico, and I play the drums.
Yeah, and I'm Joel. I'm the filthy bassist and also a vocalist.
So how did the group get together, and how did you guys end up with your first recording and also getting signed to Inverse Records?
Yeah. Well, we had a band with Nico since we've been like 13 years old. And we are almost 30 now, so it's been a long time. But EarthBlood formed this year after like a previous failed project we had like really rough time with, and there were some issues going on with other band members and stuff, and there was like a period of not doing anything with music, and then I kind of just decided to like fuck it and just form the most disgusting band on earth, at least sound wise, and then it sort of started growing from there. The first idea was for Nico to sing because he's a fucking good singer, but he's also a fucking good drummer, so we had to have some compromises there.
I think it fell quite naturally into the places that we are now in the band. That Nico is the drummer and me and Jere do vocals because we kind of can, but we are not good at it. But we just want to yell a lot, you know.
Have fun with it, you know, basically.
Yeah, it's a fun project because we are basically best friends. So we hang out all the time. So making music together is quite natural in that sense.
Yeah, sure.
So let's talk about how you guys ended up on Inverse Records.
Well, it's not much of a story. It was like I was scouting different recording deals with different countries and stuff, and basically the bigger ones didn't want to have us. So, and Inverse is Finnish, so it kind of came easy because as a Finn, it's easy to trust another Finn, you know. So it just kind of happened from there. They liked the music and was like, yeah, let's do it.
It's a good starting point, definitely, for us.
If you don't mind me asking, what type of deal did they hook you guys up with Finn Records?
It was a kind of promoting publishing deal. So they just got the rights to publish it, and they will take some part of the money that they get, and we will get basically most of it. So we didn't sell the EP for them; they just have the rights to publish it.
And we have the rights for the songs.
Yeah.
Okay. So They didn't offer you any like video deals and stuff like that?
No.
So that one's out of your own pocket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're trying to keep it cheap.
Okay. I mean, well, no, it's just kind of awkward. You would go to Inverse Records for promotion, and normally you could have done it yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah, but it's always. I don't think it's worth the effort. Maybe like to do it completely by yourself, because these people do it all the time, and it's just easier to give it to them, and you can actually focus on the things that interest you. So making music, not dealing with all the
magazines and
sending all the emails, and even though we still have to do that, but now we have to do it slightly less.
Yeah, prioritizing the emails.
And having like the guy Joni from Inverse doing the stuff, and he has connections, and he's a good promoter for what the deal was that we decided on. So I think it's pretty good starting point here, because like I said, this band is really young right now, even though we are old old musicians kind of playing like many years, but this band is young, and we just played our first gig
and we had
Wednesday.
First single, so
so I think it's a good deal to have at this
stage.
So are they helping you get any increase in shows?
No, at least how it works in Finland is like the recording company based in Finland doesn't get you the shows. You go for the shows yourself, or you get a booking agent, which we are currently scouting on, and trying to look for basically an agent
or agency.
Yeah, agency, but also because in Finland the music industry is kind of do-it-yourself mentality, pretty much. There is not much money in heavy music in Finland, even though it may seem like it, because like the most popular bands from Finland are metal music. But it's kind of like do-it-yourself type of stuff.
So until you're big enough to get people coming to you to get you out, but you have to do it yourself up to a really high limit.
Yeah, and most guys are like, there's really cool dudes who basically do it for free, just for the love of it, and then we get these amazing, sort of smaller festivals in Finland that there's like smaller bands playing, and it's basically all free, and it's just do-it-yourself type of stuff. But until we get like Lost Society level of fame, there's like really small chance of getting a booking agent, at least in Finland. So it's basically do-it-yourself.
Well, I know like you guys have two of the biggest groups that I know were like Nightwish that came out of Finland, and also Representation. Do you know any of the members, or I mean, I don't know whereabouts you guys are in Finland compared to them.
We are actually located in Espoo, and Children of Bodom had the same rehearsal space, or the building as us right now. So we're quite close, but we don't know any of that caliber of bands, of course.
So you haven't been out and partied with any of them yet?
No,
not yet. Some people, not those two.
That's how you started, though. If you got a friend that knows one, they normally invite you to a party, and then there you make your contacts.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the next step for you guys, trying to get in there, because if they can help you out getting onto a show, that would be great. Having like Children of Bodom help you guys, open for them. That's how it is in the United States, at least. You know, we try and, you know.
Yeah, it is same in here that the circle when it's quite small that everyone kind of knows each other, and like we've been getting into it more and more with the more bands and more releases we do and everything. But for a fresh project, it's always starting from the ground up, even though you might have some contacts.
Yeah, and all of us, like, we play in many bands, so through that you also get to know people and have contacts, and basically you kind of indirectly know a lot of people in the industry, but you're not like friends, you're like hyvän päivän tuttuja.
Acquaintances.
Yeah.
And at first you have to prove that your band is good until you can really ask for help from those friends and acquaintances.
So you got to get the numbers up.
Yeah, first the numbers, and then the help will come.
Yeah.
Basically,
well, that's how it is. I mean, normally they want you to bring in at least 1,200 people or more. You know. So let's talk about your song. How did you guys end up writing the single that you guys just released?
I don't know. Like with all songs, it's just like you sit alone in a dark room, depressed, and trying to figure out what life is, and then you're just like, well, shit, this sounds pretty good. It's like it's not much there.
Yeah, the first single actually was pretty much made by Jere, and that song kind of started the whole project. That before that he was always talking for some time that he wanted to make a band like this, and we were kind of waiting, oh well, maybe one day. But then the first song came, and me and Nico really liked it, so we started working on more. And especially after the first recording, when we recorded the whole EP, and I got into it more because I did all the recordings and mixing, so I kind of understood what the project was about and fell in love with it, basically, because it's so ape-like.
Yeah.
So what was the title of the first, I guess, the demo of what he presented to you guys? I mean, what was the song title on that?
It was Apina, so it means monkey.
It was actually Become Monkey or something like that, I think.
Return to Monkey.
It was Return to Monkey. Yeah,
basically.
Return to Monkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like this.
No, Return to Ape.
Return to Ape.
Return to Ape. Yeah.
Return to Ape. Okay.
Yeah.
And then how did you come out with Primal Fury?
I don't know. I think Joel just like we were trying to figure out what the song should be named after because we didn't have. We had some lyrics, but we didn't really have the chorus yet on it. And then I think Joel was just like, well, I think Primal Fury sounds pretty good. And I was like, wow, no, it sounds kind of stupid. But then I slept on it and got drunk and kind of figured it out. And I was like, well, shit, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, and I think it kind of condenses the whole feeling of the band pretty well, like Primal Fury, because it's really different from all the other projects that I'm working, which are more thought out and melodic. And this is just fucking riffs and power chords and yelling and screaming. Rage. Yeah.
Thunderous rage.
Yeah, that was the first song that your record label dropped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your first actual single on the label itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many tracks did you guys have recorded prior before they dropped it?
Can you repeat?
How many tracks did you guys record before Inverse Records dropped your single Primal Fury?
Actually, only 4 tracks, and this was one of the 4.
Okay, so let's talk about your other 3 songs.
Yeah, well, we have the EP coming out, so it's 4 songs. There's Primal Fury is obviously the single, the first one out of the EP, which is titled the same. It's titled Primal Fury. And there's there's 3 other songs, and the whole, I think, premise for the EP is just, I don't know, it's just filled with kind of rage and fury and fire. A lot of fire. It's like the lyrical themes are kind of broad in a sense because it doesn't really. Well, you can basically find your own meaning in them.
Well, that's fucking cliche.
Yeah, well, I think you can.
No, but
there's also the Acid Viking song, which is basically just about taking acid. So
there's 3 songs that are mostly about how fucked up everything is and we're mad about it, blah blah blah. And 1 song is just fun song that we wrote drunk, and it's the Acid Viking.
Yeah, it's about taking acid and finding yourself cornered by yourself.
So let's talk about that one. Oh, okay, I'm trying to picture a Viking on acid. That'd be kind of outrageous. How did you guys come up with this title and the lyric content?
For the whole EP or
Acid Viking?
Okay. Well, we didn't. We were recording it, and at the same time, Joel was writing the lyrics. So
yeah, we had the title Acid Viking, which Jere came up with, and we didn't have almost any lyrics for it. And I had drank maybe 15 beers, and I was writing the lyrics like, give me 5 minutes, and then let's record. And then the lyrics came, and we recorded the same day.
Yeah, and we are pretty happy about it.
Yeah, it's a fun song.
It turned out good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when it drops, I gotta check it out. I like Primal Fury. You know, I did like the energy to that song. I mean,
nice. Thank you.
At least Inverse Records chose the good title, to drop. So
yes,
the title was catchy too. I like that. So what's the album concept about? I mean, you're talking about, you got Primal Fury, you got Acid Viking. What are the other 2 about?
There's a Sigil, and then there's The Bellows of Terra, which is a song actually I wrote by myself. But Sigil is, you can talk about Sigil, maybe, the lyrics.
Sigil is, it's about the magic that we as a people create. So it's hard to explain in English, but there's a line that goes like, well, how the fuck it goes?
Well, I know what Sigil magic is about. I mean, I've read up.
Yeah. Oh, you know that. Well, then you kind of know what it's about, because it's like all the big corporations are basically huge sigils that are created to, conquer the world, and it's about basically fighting against that. So, in a sense, it's a rebellious song fighting against the big corporations. If being totally honest.
Yeah, and the Bellows of Terra. I think it's mostly about the way we're polluting Earth, and kind of how the fires of Earth will rise and cleanse us, and Earth will be rid of us, and then it will rise again, or something like that, maybe.
A lot of death in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds kind of like a video game that I just got done playing.
Oh,
nice. Which video game is that?
It's called Werewolf, the Public EarthBlood.
Ah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's a fitting title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, how did you guys come up with the title EarthBlood anyway?
Well, I have this theory about, reptilians and aliens that I don't want to go too deep into, but but in a sense, it's about like us as an Earth people. We are the Earth blood. We are born here. We will die here. We are the Earth blood, basically. So it's the name is kind of just about uniting us all as a collective kind of people.
So when are the other 3 songs going to be released?
22nd this month.
Yeah. September 22nd.
They are listenable on Bandcamp actually now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In advance, you can listen to them in the inverse Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. When you get a chance, send me that link, and I'll go ahead and put it on the description and all that.
Yeah.
So you guys met up with them, and they offered you a publishing rights deal, and now you guys are working on getting your own booking agent to help you guys out. Are you guys planning on going to like Stockholm to go do any shows, or to Sweden?
Not in the near future. We just pretty much try to book Finnish shows all around as much as possible. But if we have the chance to go abroad, that's fine, and we would love it. But
yeah, and we kind of got actually offered a tour, but I couldn't make it because I'm touring with another band then. So that was a bit of a shame.
What type of tour was it? How many days did they offer you guys?
It would have been through one of my friends, but it would have been 9 days or 11 days in Europe, just all around, like Central Europe.
And what group are you in beside EarthBlood?
That's a long list. Arctora is my main band. Then I play in Unfert, which is a Swedish-Finnish black metal band. Then Iron and Sorrow, I'm vocalist. It's a doom metal band. Then there is I sometimes play for Outlaw, which is a Brazilian black metal band located in Germany. Then I play in Phobia Ride, which is a new band that is to be released next year. And I play with As the Sun Falls for at least one tour, and EarthBlood, of course. So 7 bands.
And what about you, my friend?
Well, I actually also
Yeah.
we're kind of incestuous because there is not much people in Finland.
Yeah.
And when you know a good musician, you want to keep hold of them. So I also play in Unfert, but actually a bass player, and also in Arctora as a bassist.
Mm.
So we've been around.
Yeah, and
Yeah. And actually, I play only drums in EarthBlood, and I'm a vocalist in Arctora as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
The faces are very familiar.
Yes, from many projects.
Yeah,
I
same
mean,
people.
that's how it normally is. I mean, you stay in multiple bands. So, you guys got any like regular jobs, your family that you guys are supporting, or are you just staying in pure music?
Well, I'm with my profession, I'm like a youth counselor. You know, I used to work in children's home for my day job, and now I'm studying for the next level. I don't know what it's been.
Yeah,
but it's like the academy level studies I'm doing right now.
And I'm actually a manager in a convenience store. So I pretty much do that daily. And this, music comes to me first, but I need to pay the bills. So
yeah,
that's
and
life.
I work as a security guard in child protective service these days, and sometimes actually technician gigs in like festivals and bars and stuff, doing bigger and smaller gigs.
Oh, cool. When you get a chance, send me your other groups. You know, I'll check them out. Do it. See if we can do an interview.